motion. Alshon Jeffrey this time. Back goes Wentz. He's looking. He is going deep. And it is caught! It is caught! What a great catch downfield by Shelton Gibson.
Joining us for tape study this week on Eagles Game Plan is Eagles producer Fran Duffy. I'm excited to have Fran in here because Fran is the brains behind this great show, Fran. Let's talk about the Eagles and some of the things that they're doing well, but also some of the things that are hurting their progress as a team.
Yeah, no question. I think when you look at this offense right now, they really can't get out of their own way. They're doing a lot of the things schematically that they did a year ago to move the ball down the field. They'll get into those crucial situations down in the red zone, and then they just can't finish drives. Too many field goals instead of touchdowns, or just turning the football over. And this is a great example. This is the third drive of the game here against Minnesota last week, and this is going to be a classic three-level stretch concept where you're going to get a deep corner route from Shelton Gibson, an over route from Alshon Jeffrey, and then a route to the flat from Jay Ajayi. You've got three levels of the screen there, and you're going to see Carson Wentz take this snap, drop back off of short play action, and he's going to see the depth of the safety down the field. And once he sees that this safety is both shallow and with his hips turned to the sideline, he's going to let Shelton Gibson go and make a play one-on-one. Just an outstanding throw and catch there from those two guys. And that's just a great way to get the ball down the field. It's first down. You start the drive off with the next play and get it to the red zone. That's exactly how you want things to look. So what happens next? Very next play, you get a 2-yard run from Jay Ajayi. Then you get a 5-yard reception from Dallas Goedert. It's 3rd and 3. This is a great situation here for the Eagles. They line up in 12 personnel. You've got 2 tight ends. This is Dallas Goedert here at the bottom of the screen. And there's Wendell Smallwood. They're going to do a little pre-snap motion here, and now you're going to get some confusion in the defensive secondary, and that's exactly what you want as the Eagles. Carson Wentz sees this. He sees these guys talking things through on the back end. They're confused about where to line up. He takes the snap. He tries to take advantage of that situation. This ball should be caught. Last year, these balls are caught. Wendell Smallwood drops this. It's incomplete. They have to settle for a field goal. Now, this is not meant to point the finger at Wendell Smallwood and say, hey, this is your fault. This is why they're losing. No, this is not the purpose of that play, but just an example of how they can't get out of their own way on offense.
Yeah, you're talking about here early in the game, they're trying to get some momentum going, and this offense is struggling to put touchdowns on the board versus field goals. That's a clear example right there where they didn't take advantage of great field position.
Yeah, whether it's pre-snap penalties or blown protections, drops, I mean, across the board, wrong routes run by wide receivers, they're mounting all these mistakes. And I'm sure you've played on teams defensively where you see all these mistakes and they start to compound. How do you get out of that as a team?
Well, you got to get to that film. You got to be, first of all, self-critical and always find the areas in which you can improve upon. You're going to make mistakes in every game. You don't want to make the same mistakes every game. And that's something that this team is struggling with. For whatever reason, they've yet to get the small things cleaned up so that they can be prosper when they're out here on the field. Like, look at him defensively here, right?
Yeah.
They got the Vikings backed up. Now it's 1st and 10, so what Jim Schwartz wants to do, everybody wants him to heat the quarterback up, right? Send some pressure. So Jim Schwartz dials up the pressure here. You're going to get extra guys coming from this side. I think you're going to get Malcolm Jenkins down here in the blitz. So we look at Jalen Mills in this coverage, and Jalen's catching a lot of heat, unfairly in my opinion, but sometimes it's just the small things. All right, when you blitz, when you send these extra guys, these guys who are in man coverage back here, they expect this ball to come out quick. So Jalen, who, if you take it back to prior to the snap, you're going to see Jalen, his eyes are in the backfield. So that's what you're taught as a DB. You're going to get this flat step read. He's playing off. He has to be ready to break on the ball because he expects it to come out fast. Minnesota picks up the blitz. Jalen thinks he's going to get the out route right here. Adam Thielen runs a great stop and go, and then he's able to get back on top of him. But even if you see there at the point of the catch, Jalen's right there, just trips up a little bit there, and it's always the small things that tend to get you. But when you look at the concept of that defense, I thought the technique Jalen was playing was perfectly. But if you want to do one thing differently, when he breaks on that ball, he has to get in the path of that wide receiver just in case it is a double move.
Yeah, and I think when you look at Jalen Mills as a player, what makes him such a competitive corner on the outside? His ability to come up and impact the catch point, make plays on the football, a very competitive kid. They talk about his instincts and his competitiveness all the time. When you play that way, you're going to give up some big plays. That's just the nature of the position, especially in the NFL.
Yeah, in this league, they're going to take advantage of your aggressiveness. Jalen just has to remain confident, and I think all you need is 1 or 2 plays to fall in your favor, and it changes just like that.
Tape Study is brought to you by Chickies and Pete's, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.